Alright, hello to anybody watching the video. This is going to be something I'm trying a little bit different. Doing a post-game commentary on a match that I thought was pretty interesting or cool. I've never done this before, so if I make mistakes, try and forgive me, but yeah. So this is going to be a pretty cool... This is basically a game that... I'll probably put this in the title. It was a big comeback, this game. This is not a match for the first 20-25 minutes that I thought we were going to win at all. And then we were just very lucky to come back. Well, not lucky, but engineered by my skill and ingenuity. But we were barely able to come back in this game, and I thought it was a really cool match. I'm not going to spoil the stats or anything like that. We'll look at that at the end, but let's just get to watching, I guess. GT, that's who I'm on this game. Right off the bat from the draft. I mean, it's not a horrible draft. Our Wraith here is going to swap to Warden. It doesn't update in the UI at the top, but so Wraith swap to Warden. The enemy team, they also swap off Silver to Mina, and the Page swaps off to Rim. So those will be the finalized. We're gonna go up against Rim and Lash, or no, Mina and Lash in lane as a Bebop. I was kind of confident because Bebop's not the greatest matchup into Mina, but Bebop is a good matchup into Lash. So I was thinking, this guy's gonna do so bad. Mina will be a difficult matchup for him, but Lash will be an easy one. That is not. We'll see how the lane plays out, and that is not how things went. The first thing that I'm thinking, I'm also building an old gun build. I need to make my own build. I still haven't made one for GT. The gun worked out really well in this game. This Lash is building a gun straight out the gate. He's on Flog. He's going to build stuff like Headshot Booster, things like that, straight out the gate. But I'm going to build things like High Velocity, Opening Rounds, Rapid. The old Great Talon gun build, you would just rush a lot of gun items and save your Spirit Power investment to like 20-22 minutes, and that's pretty much what I'm following here. It's not meta, but it still gets the job done. Gun invest early is still good on GT, but it has its drawbacks. This lane phase, the main thing I'm trying to focus on is avoiding poke damage. Earlier I'm not making a good job of it. Blo's just poking me. But, I quickly realized he's one of these very aggressive Lash players. You gotta play back. You can't play up on these guys. Somehow... Now, maybe I'm just reading this wrong, but I think this Bebop does not... He casts maybe like 2 or 3 abilities this entire lane phase. It takes a very long time for him to cast anything.
I'm ready to
I fucked up right there and got denied. But a lot of the time we're letting the wave crash into our thing. Because the thing is, even though we're letting the wave crash, these guys, we have good lane clear, me and Bebop's guns, and they can't really do enough damage. They're going to try and pressure us here on this camp. So I try to pick these off from and then it doesn't work. Mina just comes in and swipes the whole camp. That sucked. Like right here, where is the Bebop ability cast? Like the Lash jumps into us and there's just nothing. So Mina gets to trigger on one of the last bullets in the magazine right there. That was unlucky. But there I'm getting some denies. That was pretty good. Opening rounds will be coming up soon. Early on, and really for the entire match, Lash is a character that kind of invalidates Gun GT, so it wasn't really a good decision to build Gun GT into this Lash, but I like Gun GT, and I think Spirit sucks, because ever since they've made the decision to walk back to 10 Spirit Power per kill on GT's Bird, I just can't play Pure Spirit anymore. If they ever bring back the +10, then I will, but the current +8 is just kind of brutal for stacks. I mean, if you think about it, before if you got 4 stacks, you'd be getting, what, 40? +40 to Spirit Power, which is pretty massive. The FPS is dipping. Hopefully it doesn't do that too much. I'll have to change this. But before you'd be getting 40, then what, 8, 16, 24, 32. So 32 versus 30 for Spirit Power. That's a big jump. I get Spirit Snare here. This allows us to play a lot more aggressive, in my opinion. Now this Bebop's still not very aggressive, but Spirit Snare is huge against Lash. Because Lash there's no play around for Spirit Snare. Like things like Venator Trap and page thing, like those are reactive based, right? You can still shoot them, you can dodge out of it. There is no dodge. Spirit Snare is a complete block off of an area or a commit to being cursed, right? And being cursed at 3 minutes and a sub 10 minutes is not a good thing because you are pretty vulnerable. You're pretty vulnerable at all stages early on in the game. Most characters are at least, but especially when you're cursed and staring at enemies. Curse Trap is a very underrated ability in general. We get opening rounds here. There's some picks on the right side. Good job, Billy.
Won't catch me flat-footed.
I think who wins their lane? I don't think anybody wins their lane.
On the move.
So I think maybe Blue is able to trade with their Guardian, but that's it. Everybody else will be waiting a long time. There's one of the first hooks I've seen him hook this entire time, and that wasn't really his fault. That was just unlucky. Got dragged into the sandbags. I think he was trying to turn him pretty early to punch him out with the uppercut, but that just didn't work. We're just kind of playing in lane. I see a bunch of damage right here from Lash. I shouldn't have. Playing. So what I was doing right there, there's a soul on the ground. I have to stand there and try and get on top of that to absorb the soul, because drop I think either me or B-Wop shot that too early, so I had to put myself at a bit disadvantage. There's B-Wop fishing for a hook again, doesn't work. Hold on, let me turn down the settings just real quick, because I think it is lagging. I mean, this will look worse, but the FPS is not.
I see pocket. Taking aim.
Okay.
Setting snare.
What's happening now? Mina's just got green buff. We didn't play for buff right there. That was my mistake. I don't think I had the presence of mind right there to look at it. That was a mistake. Next item is going to be long range. I'm going to buy that on the next wave. But early, it's just really hard to clear. It's really hard to, really hard to trade. Not really hard to clear. We can clear wave pretty efficiently, but trading with these guys and being up close to them is just not a good choice. I think we're about to see that right here. B-Off doesn't go in. That's actually a nice hook. Gets to Mina, but the engage is there. Low bites his proc. I try and parry him for air. Nope. Lash almost hits the light melee. Almost. He's just behind me. Jump up here. I eat another flog. That was a mistake. I mean, they're both half HP, so they're at a slight disadvantage. I mean, there is room now to create because the low HP. Well, there goes Mina. I spoke too soon. So Mina insta heals that because she just. I think she maybe got solo there. I'm not sure, but either way, Mina is full, either from Rake heal or from solo heal from Lash. I think it was solo heal. No. Lash has enough health now, so I think Mina just got all the HP off the Rake. I'm gonna get burned right here. Look at that. 60% weapon damage. That was actually very nice to get those back to back. Mina's just poking me. When I'm in range like this, Lash is really the only one that can contest me when I'm playing really far back. Mina just can't do much. The bullet procs are never, or the love bites procs are never gonna proc. I'm gonna send a bird here. This is going to blue lane. Abrams is low. I could have maybe tried for pocket, but I think Abrams is low, and I seen that they were still playing aggressive in lane, at least Calico was, with ultimate. I figure that's a kill that they can get. Does get it. I don't get the stacks there, but I'm still happy to create some advantage in the game early on, especially for another lane, even if it doesn't result in a stack. It's still value. Mina's just bullying us out of our camp right here, poking me. Luckily, she doesn't have a big enough mag to just sit there and proc me. Lash is playing really far back right here, though. Mina's playing super aggressive, and Lash is playing far back. I think it's mostly because Bebop is still a threat of the hook, right? Bebop also rushed Sling Hex first item. So if they do get hicked in, they are kind of in a bad spot, but I also know now that they're both playing around their ults. And I figure that's what the setup is. Mina's trying to bait us to kind of push her, and then Lash going to come swooping in with ultimate. Then if we get ulted by Lash, we're pretty much dead because Mina's going to ult and silence us, and we're not going to be able to get away. I mean, maybe Bebop can because he has enough HP, but without Rain of Arrows, I'm just going to die in a trade situation like that. Missed that. I get one fire right here. Nice.
I see the detective.
Bebop's getting the thing. Mina, I think. Where did Mina rotate right there? I think Mina did she? I think she thought about rotating to blue and then didn't. because somebody else is coming over there.
I'll throw in a free keychain.
Yeah, Pocket's coming over there. She doesn't. Again, Mina's playing in the same spot.
Repositioning.
He gets ulted right here. Lash almost dashes into the curse trap. This is what I'm trying to say, the value of curse trap. Mina is gonna proc death lights on me here, that's annoying. But the value of curse trap, what an underrated ability. I'm almost dead right here. Gonna trap. Bird is up. Mina is very low. Oops, swoop that out. Bam. That was a beautiful bird. I don't care what anybody says. Lash is gonna get me super low. I'm at 35 HP, 26. Bebop comes in with the hook. I'm like, okay, Bebop's low. Lash recommits and grapples back in. I'm like, okay, maybe I can poke Lash a little bit right here. This is maybe a mistake. Lash does. Let me rewind this to see how much this heals. I think he procs Headhunter on me right here.
Don't think so.
Let me rewind this. Let's see right here. I'm pretty sure Lash peeks up and procs Headhunter on me. No, he doesn't. So I did get some extra poke on him there. He carries both. Because I'm left at this point. So I'm like, they're going to kill him, right? He's 20 HP. No. Rim comes in. He is alive. He has 400 health. He goes from 20 health to 420 health. Nice. So Lash is out. And, you know, I'm BMing worst players of all time. But, you know, 3 people committed. Calico and Bebop both have ultimate. And neither of them get the kill on Lash. And Rim comes saves. Lash BM says, you know, sit down and get coached. No H on that. Coast. C-O-A-C-E-D. Nice job. I guess we'll go back to me. I didn't do anything right there. What did I do? I think I just rotated to blue and cleared some waves. Didn't really matter.
Walker is under attack.
But I was, at that point I was kind of fuming. I was like, how in the hell did you guys not kill him? And how in the hell did they not kill him? I still don't know how. But Rift is yellow. Or is this green? Yeah, this is green. Oh no, this is green, right? I get confused about the colors on the map. But Rift is here, I type Rift. I think nobody acknowledges it. So I'm gonna type it again, I think in a second. This specific call out of what, this is yellow. No, this is green. I can't remember. I have no idea why I can't remember what lane this is. How much I've played this game.
Fastest. Just the most clever.
This is green. We're on green right now. Just farm boxes, cooldown. I can't afford battle vests now. I think I can afford battle vests and another item.
If they come,
I'm pretty sure the next item is a 1600. Yeah, I'm gonna type it again. Rift yellow. This is yellow? What? Oh yeah, Greenwich is Park. Okay. I don't know how I forgot
What's
that.
the plan?
But the Rift is here. I can't remember what happens in this Rift. I don't remember exactly. I think this is a good Rift for us. I'm pretty sure they just give this up.
no man or beast I can.
Which could be argued a bad decision. They have 3 ultimates. They don't have 7 ult. And they're pushing the other walker. Abrams is also going to push blue. So yeah, Abrams is pushing blue. They back off on
Broadway
green.
needs help.
I'm gonna ping blue. Good job, buddy. Oh, whoops. Here's Abrams. Abrams is gonna hold out. Lash comes in with the ult. Basically to just push us away to save Abrams. I don't think Abrams would have died even if he didn't use it. We just weren't in position. They go inside that closet and I just miss. But I circle back and I'm just gonna get the wave. I was not gonna kill him anyway. Maybe I could have redirected it, try to get pocket.
I see Mina.
But yeah, I just didn't think I was gonna be able to get anybody right there. Abrams was never low enough HP for me to kill him yet, even with execute.
The hunter strikes.
Especially with Rim healing him at the same time, and then Abrams' infernal resilience, the regen that he has. It was just never gonna kill him. What's gonna happen here? I think this is like a bit of a lull time in the game where nothing is gonna happen for the next couple minutes. It's just gonna be
Who doesn't
us
love a
waiting
surprise?
around for the next rift to spawn. Maybe a few trades will happen here or there,
Filling my
but
quiver.
mostly nothing is gonna happen right here. We're just gonna be.
It's time to go back to the
waves.
curiosity shop.
I think Lash will start to pressure me here on blue a little bit. But again, I can play at such a distance that nothing you can do. I'm playing room and cover. You know, good luck procking Headhunter when I'm sitting behind cover like this. People don't use cover good enough in this game. It makes you really hard to hit, both the spirit abilities and gun abilities. There's not a lot of AoE abilities that splash in this game. It's a very limited set.
I
Like
see
for
the
Lash,
enemy.
you can't hit Flog on people that are hiding behind stuff as long as their full body is hidden.
I
And
see the
sometimes even
enemy.
if their head is just poking out of their gun, you still can't hit them. There's Lash. He's just sitting here. He's gonna take some more fun. I can't really dive Lash by myself. Like I said, he not only can he slam me out of my ground, he can slam me out of my ring of arrows. He has 3. He has the gun trade. It's just too many things and rolled up into one for me to be able to contest. What's happening here? I think I'm gonna rotate. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna sit here and get what boxes I can. I missed that. Did I miss that golden goose or golden statue? I think I did. This is a very slow part of the match where nothing is really happening. The things I'm concerned about right now mostly are 7 and Pocket. Both of those characters just scale really well.
Greenwich is under
Warden is
attack.
finally taken over on the side lane to be, you know, side laning. It was Billy for a very long time. Now it's back to Warden. Oh. The hell? You get mantle on that? I don't even remember that happened. That was a weird interaction. Rim's here. Abrams is here. Flash and Pocket just got the buffs on the left, or the right, and then I think Abrams got the buff on the left. So, they kind of dominated us right there, got a bunch of stuff. I mean, they just have the advantage in the game right now. They're going to get earned, Pocket's going to get earned, one of the most fed players on their team. Again, Pocket getting souls is just always value. So Pockets take it a lot. Oh, Calico comes up and actually steals that. I almost want to click over to that. Yeah, let's watch Calico go and steal that. How did that happen? I didn't even realize Calico had stole this. Okay, he has earned. Oh, Calico dives in with the 2. That's very hard to react to. Interesting. So Calico's gonna get the earn pretty much. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to contest. It's very hard to contest earn. When I feel like they're gonna rotate over, the slash is out of position. I'm just gonna dive in right away.
Who doesn't love a surprise?
And we were able to melt a lot of damage. He's really scared because both me and Ivy. If this was in a situation where it was just me, I feel like he would sit there and try and trade with me. I'm gonna get the bird rise up. Bam.
You talk too much.
That's my second bird of the game. This is a very slow game for bird kills up until like the last little bit. And again, bird kills aren't that important because they just don't scale in the way they do. If you're getting plus 10, like right now I'd be sitting at 20. And that feels minuscule to only miss out on 4 spirit power, but that is important.
Greenwich is under
And
attack.
it just, you know, each spirit power that you get, here's the way I'll say it. Each spirit power that you get leads into something else. Okay, this is not a good interaction by me. So when I eat up a lot of damage, he has fire rate slow because he has suppressor. Or no, he doesn't. Yeah, he does. He has suppressor. So I'm not really able to sit there and trade with him with my 2. Or I probably could have done a lot more damage if I actually had my fire rate. He's going to dive down. When he drops down, I'm out. Because I want to save the walker. Maybe this wasn't a bad decision. I didn't know that blue was going down and this was going to get a big HP rune. So Warden dies. I think I'm dead there too. So if we commit to kill 7, both me and Warden die, maybe 7 dies. I don't have a... I only have... Did I have... I think I had 1 charge arrow. So maybe I'm going to kill 7 right there. Warden was not happy with this, with the fact that I went back and cleared the walker. I didn't know blue was going down, so that was a big mistake by me,
They
pretty
won't
much.
know what hit them.
He's just shoving the wave. He's not really interested in shoving it, only if nobody showed up. And there's me responding to Warden because he's mad. And I'm gonna let Warden get the second wave. I almost contemplate coming and taking it, but I let him get the wave. I'm gonna get Tank Buster right here. I've been talking about my items. I mean, they're pretty basic, straightforward items. get stuff like stamina mastery. That's one of the reasons I do like GT, is even though he is a squishier character, he gets 4 stamina. And not a lot of squishy characters in the game can say they get a bunch of stamina on top. It's very easy to get his HP rune. Mina and Rim are positioning on Yeller. I'm not sure. Oh, Mina's gonna come up here and take the game. I could try to contest it, but maybe I should have contested this because she doesn't have all of the charge arrows. Nice charge arrow. I have 16 stacks right here. I am the most fed on the team. I didn't realize that. On my team. Pocket and 7 again. Really fed. Abrams is really fed. Most of my team is behind. And 13k Bebop, 13k Ivy. Both of those specifically are the lowest KD in the matchup. What are they sitting at now? 0-5, 0-3. We also have 0-3 Warden. Those are not good stats. Those are some really bad looking stats. I haven't died yet in this match, but so we're gonna position here for the urn. This is really nice. The 7 comes up and just runs at me. I don't know what he was thinking. I think he just maybe assumed that I was by myself. He didn't think that Warden and him were there. Bam! I hit the bird. I hit the bird too early, so I don't get any stacks off of it, which is a shame. But we're able to kill 7. That's more important than anything. Get the pick for the rift, so there's just no chance that they're going to contest it. They maybe would have contested it before if they had the person alive, but now having it being down 1 and being at a disadvantage because we have the resist, there's just no way. I'm on a 3 kill streak now. I'm just trying to get over to Yellow there. Does Yellow go down right here? It maybe does. No, Yellow stays up. Yellow stays up right here. This is a really good ult by Billy. Catches his Mina. And then she's cursed right there, so she's just like super screwed. No chance she's gonna get out. Abrams gets out right there really easily. He's dash, he's a ton of HP. I try and catch her in, but I'm just too slow. Maybe I could have saved one of my charge shots and cursed him out of the air to stop his 2. It just wasn't likely. I get the health buff right there. Maybe I should have left that for Calico or Billy, but I felt like I was the primary. I don't want to say carry, but I was the key player on my team, so I felt like I needed. If anything was going to help me make me live, then it was important for me to get. We give up Green Walker right here. It's a shame. And both of them died. I was kind of mad that both of them died and gave it up. I was like, you know, if you're gonna give it up, just give it up, but don't die right after. Calico goes in for a nice die. That was a good assassinate. Then I have a trap for her. They can't chase her. Poke Lash. It's very simple stuff. It's pretty basic stuff for GT. What's next? Superior cooldown. At some point in this game, Abrams does have slowing X, which is a very odd item to see on Abrams, but who does he have that for? I guess Calico. But that's a very odd item to have on against Calico, but whatever.
This is the perfect spot.
Eventually somebody is gonna buy Phantom Strike. I'm pretty sure it's Abrams. So I do buy it. And why is this popping up? FUN. I need to. How do I turn this off? Turn off all notifications. Popping up Windows notifications while I'm in the game.
Get the drop on me.
Idiotic, but Luck gets picked. There's just nothing I can do about that. There's 3 people or 4 people rotating on him. It's Lash. I think once I'm playing around this blue lane and they start to position pretty heavily, Lash is right there. Good thing I didn't jump on this. Maybe Lash could shot him. I knew he was there though, so.
The trap is set.
He gets scared. He get like a lot of these situations. This Lash was very scared. He was super aggressive in lane, and then he got very laxed post lane. Like that's a situation where he could almost dive me. I do have, maybe nah, because I do have survival buff, so maybe that's why. Maybe he acknowledges I have survival buff. But a lot of the interaction in this game with this Lash post lane, Pocket's gonna try and dive me right. Even Abrams comes and jumps up, and I try to get my team to jump on him, but everybody's not interested, so that doesn't happen. What am I sitting at right now? I'm at 4 kills. Only 1 assist. That's not that great, but I think maybe you can make the argument that I'm not getting involved enough. But I feel like if I die a lot on a character like GT, I'm just gonna contribute more to our loss, especially when we have this many people dying this much. We have 0-7, 0-4, and 0-4. Like, I can't be running around dying too. So there are situations where I feel like maybe this would be too little interactions. There, a double arrow on that lash. I'm sure he's happy about that. Half HP for no reason.
Trap is set.
This is a good all by Billy.
I do not miss.
Oh, this is a big fight. Bam! Turn and interrupt that. Good thing I did not chase after the Abrams. The Abrams is not going to die to the bird anyway. They would interrupt me and all. That was pretty big. There's some lash ults. Then they're going to try and come to this corridor. This is a good hook by this Bebop. This is probably the best plays he makes this whole match. He makes up for the really bad early game right here. This is another big hook. Coming up. Just poking her. Trap down. He goes into his suitcase too early. Oh, buddy, you're cursed. You can't TP. They're going to chase down Rim. Rim's going to get out. Now we're just talking about going mid. Lash is here. Once we pick Lash, it's definitely a mid opportunity. They have to clear waves. Lash is dead. I think it takes me and Bebop a while to kill him. Probably because I thought Lash would run up outside of that tile right there, but he didn't. Good thing Rim did not come and save him. We're going to put his alchemical fire up there. Is that Rim's alchemical fire? Yes. So he doesn't have that for mid pit. Here he comes. I'm just going to ult him. He sleeps people, but... Or does he sleep anybody? I don't think he sleeps a single person right there. Abrams, or Ivy Stone formed. He tries to go in for a punch, but I get a free stack right there. That's my third bird stack. I don't understand this decision by Warden. Warden doesn't ult under Walker. So it's like, okay, I do think that 7 probably gets the Walker no matter what right there, but Warden does not die no matter what, right? Warden just burns one of the rejuves right there. I was upset about that, because there was just no reason to. Why are you holding onto your ultimate? Or he did use his ultimate. Did he die mid-cast? Look, I misread this. What happened here? Oh no, he died. Oh, okay. I'm thinking when I saw this, when it happened out, I'm like, he just didn't ult. He died without ulting. No, he ulted. He died during the cast. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought Warden just was like trolling us. Was holding on to his ultimate for no reason. Where are you? He died mid-cast. See, replay can change your perspective, I guess, sometimes. Because before I was thinking that Warden was just absolutely trolling, but that was not too bad of a decision. I mean, he didn't play it well, but it wasn't entirely his fault. He just got overpowered because that 7 is to 29k. Ugh. 7 has a ton of items: Toxic, Escalating, Spirit Lifesteal, Healbane. And Warden only has 2 points in that. He doesn't have the Resist or the Unstoppable. Maybe if he had the Resist and the Unstoppable, he would have lived, but not having it max and just ulting in front of his face. Flash out, but this is what I'm talking about. 1,182 damage before I can really even do anything to Slash. If he was more aggressive towards me in this game, the enemy team probably would have won. I'm going to get a free bird stack right here. I'll take that. 32. Rim?
Nice job.
I don't know why Rim popped up. Did Rim have like a helper on him, I guess? It's odd. Pocket's going to do some very goofy stuff right here. I mean, he does afflict 2 people, but like... Curse is going to come out off to the Ivy Stomp. Oh, that's beautiful. We're also going to get... I think we get 7 here? No, he gets rescue beamed out. I remember saying, fuck no. I couldn't believe that. That was so unlucky. That pick on 7 would have been huge for us right there, but that's not what happens. Abrams dies right here. Somehow I don't earn rejuve right here. So we have the last rejuve, and I just walked past the Walker. I think they wanted to rotate really badly to stop them from us from getting that other Walker.
I see the detective.
So they prioritized that instead of killing me. They also prioritized stopping Calico from getting the yellow Walker. Which makes us get the... I think we get Earn and Yeah, we get Urn and the fucking Rift, so that was a lot of soul advantage. Even though we only got one walker, we got a ton of soul advantage off of that rejuve. I mean, there's still one left, but it's nothing. So I'm sitting at 7 kills now. I think this match is getting closer to its end. I mean, there's a few more interactions that happen, but we've largely come back, though. We're at a big deficit. A massive kill deficit, I mean.
Has expired.
At one point. It's a lot closer now, but I guess the enemy team just didn't press their advantage in this game.
Know what hit them.
For 27 minutes in, it may only be 16 to 18. This is not a high kill game. You know, just really isn't a high kill game. Their kills are mostly spread out amongst a bunch of players, but their farm is pretty even. Now everybody's catching up. There's people above me, which I'd rather people be above me. I don't try and take a lot of farm on the map when I'm playing GT or Lash because
I see
I
the
feel
enemy.
like it's a waste, and I always like to fight. I just enjoy fighting and getting kills more than anything else, even if it's not the correct decision. I still always do it. My mindset is if I'm not doing it, then that means it's more stuff for my teams to catch up. So if I have really bad teammates, they can at least try and catch up on souls by all the farm that I'm not sitting there taking. I don't think GT or Lash are really characters that need to farm anyway. They're in-game roll or early game steamrollers, snowballers, whatever you want to call them. The Abrams has Phantom Strike now, so I'm going to start to build into Indomitable. I chose Indomitable over Counterspell because I think Phantom Strike is just too unreactable. Like, if I try to Counterspell Phantom Strike, I'm just going to stand there and Counterspell, and then he's going to cast it right after. It is useful for Lash, but I felt like the barrier that I'm going to get every time that I procs, like, it's just more useful. So when they do cast all those things on me, I'm going to get a barrier. So if they chain stun me, so if they do Lash Ult and then Phantom Strike, or Phantom Strike and then Lash Ult me, I'm still going to have a barrier. So I'm not insta-dead out of it. You know, a 700 barrier is no joke. It's 700 extra HP that you have in every one of those interactions. So to me, it's very important. This is where curse traps start to dominate. You have superior cooldown, you're throwing down, you're going to have like 2 to sometimes even 3 curse traps going at the same time. It's just super value. One wears off right here. But you almost always have 2 curse traps up, so I'm just polluting blue with curse traps.
I see pocket.
It means people can't dive in.
I like
Pocket,
it.
does he have Majestic Leap? No, he doesn't, but it means people can't dive in. Lash and Pocket are going to have a really hard time diving in. Abrams even will have a hard time diving in, because what are you going to do? You're going to get
I
cursed.
see the enemy.
Unless you walk up and counterspell a Spirit Snare, which I've never seen anybody do, what are you going to do? You're cursed regardless. The only things you can do is have like debuff reducer, so it's less of a duration. It's also applying bullet resist. I don't have the duration yet, but eventually when that happens, it's really big. Abrams ults right here. Abrams kind of baits his team. Oh, this bird. Oh man, this bird is nasty. Boom. I hit 5 people right there. I get 2 kills. Oh my gosh. The other person dies. Kill her. Oh my. That was like the turning point. Once we did this, I was like, okay, we're actually gonna win now. Because I still was not sure. I thought like they're gonna come back and start to play good again. Nope. Oh man, that bird was absolutely disgusting. I feel like we're just gonna siege base. The opportunity here is we could have rotated for Yellow Walker and then went mid. But I feel like it was just more value to get the shrines right here. I don't think we dropped, because it's more important to just go and rush mid. I want to get mid as soon as possible. Mid is more important than dropping things early. Also, we have minions on yellow right now. So the minions are on yellow sieging while we're doing this. They're not in like some big rush. Like, we gotta get this walker. You know, it's one slot, and you always have to prioritize the more important objective. And mid is by far the most important objective. They can't contest here. They don't have waves, so we get a free mid. We get the 2 straight mids back to back. I even get one there jumping in. What a beast. Okay, I'm gonna get Indomitable right here for the Phantom Strike, the Lash.
You're not missing
I guess
much,
Mina Silence as well. I didn't think about that really when I was buying it, but I also get to escape Mina Silence, Rim. I mean, Downlord just covers a lot of stuff. And again, like I said, the barriers, the 700 barrier is an underrated thing. Even if it is a situational barrier, it's still 700 HP that
Pull
you're
back.
gaining. I mean,
Help me deliver
there are
this thing.
characters it's less valuable against, right?
Help
Assassinate
me deliver
characters
this. Headed to Greenwich.
don't really care about barriers at all, but
Apologies.
we're not playing against any assassins, so it
Let's see
doesn't
what
matter.
you
I'm gonna
catch,
push
my
up right
friend.
here. I just feel an advantage. I think they just start to spam a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure Abrams just comes out and Phantom Strikes me. I don't know if he was bored or he forgot that I have it downloadable. I'm still very slow. You're still have a huge slow to apply to you when you're Phantom Strike, regardless of if it's downloadable or not. So I couldn't really do that much. Abrams says Rim sleeps me. We got to pick on both of them though. It's just rolling. Pockets dead. I was like, holy shit, they just killed everybody. We do still have to drop, so there was kind of a little bit of pressure. We kill that. Mina does that. That was actually kind of a good bebop hook on me. Kind of saved me a little bit. Repositioned me so she couldn't get me so easily. Did she proc? She proc love lights, but she didn't do as much damage as she could have. I shoot the shrines right here. Not much else to do. We feel like we can win. We have 3 rejuves up, and it's gonna take a minute for these people to be back up. 7 take a while for him to get back with his ultimate. 25 seconds. I should have been in here right away, and I also fucked up right here. And Domino procs him, but I'm out of range. I'm too far. I'm not doing any damage to that. I need to ult cast when I'm in pit. I gotta remember that. I thought maybe I could jump above. There's Abrams, the Phantom Strike.
Well played.
Dash in, doesn't work. But man, that was a big comeback, I felt like. I didn't think we would be able to come back on such a scale like that in a game. Let me go look at the final stat line. I feel like I carried the team.
Good.
I'm MVP, so the game does too. But I guess I didn't have much objective damage. I'm still in Oracle 5. I had 36k. Like, I'm out DPS everybody on GT, on gun GT. We'll look at more in-depth stats in a second, but I still had 10k objective. Like, I was important in this game. I feel like the team was not going to win this game without me. You place me with somebody else, I'm not thinking this team is going to win. 2-7, I mean, look at that. This is not a high kill game in general, but I think overall that Lash should have played more aggressive against me. Who was their key player? Does it even say? Mina. Our key player was Billy. Look at damage dealt. Charge shot was still my #1 damage. Even though I didn't build for Spirit. So if I would have committed to building for Spirit, it just wouldn't be a good advantage. And I got 8k from my gun. So that's stuff you're leaving on the table when you're building for this pure Spirit builds. The damage I feel like that you gain from investing all this stuff early in a charge shot is not enough to offset the gun damage that you're losing. Guided Owl, 6k, dang. Tank Buster, 42, that's huge. Gun crit, I didn't know I had that much from crit, damn. But that's what gun does for you. Spirit Snare, 73 from melee. I didn't. Oh, let's look at team. So like they were at the advantage for a very long time. Then at 27 minutes, bam, they shoot up. We get to earn, and we get the Walker, and we get the thing or the rift, and it just shoots us above them, and they're not able to come back. They were almost like they were getting back to even with us, like coming close, and then bam, the shoot up from the mid fight was just huge. But they had sat above us pretty much. They outcompeted us. Not by a huge margin, but still outcompeted us pretty consistently the whole game. Look at lane stats, I guess. 922, like, I don't know what he was doing in lane. He said he was lagging, I think, at some point in the match, so maybe he was lagging. I'll look at lane phase. He still had more last hits than me. I do need to get better at doing that, or just pay more attention when I'm in lane. All my soldier troopers. Objectives. It's only 2k from neutrals. Who got the most from neutrals? 5k. That's what I'm talking about. I'd rather leave these souls for these other people. Because look how reliant they are on getting their souls from it. Like, obviously I'm not the most fed because I'm not farming them, but these guys would be so far behind if I'm sitting there taking camps. They'd be in the gutter. What would they do if I was sitting here siphoning camps all game? Like, they're lucky that I'm taking like so little. I feel like I have the most small amount in the match, probably 7k, 3k, 6k. Damn, for Abrams, 3k, 8k, 6k. How did you do more damage than 7 did? The hell was he doing? But yeah. But this is my first time trying this this post-game commentary. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if things I should improve. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought this was an interesting game. I thought it had some highlight moments. I thought it was a pretty damn big comeback as well. But if you enjoyed watching, just let me know. Peace out.